Right, here we are. Let's get a quick look at it. It's Unabi, original character. It's like a unicorn. I don't know where the thing is, but we're gonna be using the Optimus Fine Point by Ink, I guess it's called. I don't really do too much like line weight stuff, and mostly because I'm just like a silly head. Drawing this line over like the green pencil is kind of weird. But where are my manners? Hello, welcome. You were watching this. It found you, and you didn't find it. Usually. It is cold out here today. I feel like it's a little bit colder than it was yesterday, but it could be the hat change, you know. It is a little bit more windy, and this hat doesn't offer a high level of coverage as far as it goes with my head, my noggin. But you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But I'll tell you, originally the idea for Unabi is like those old like animes, you know, where they have like those like creatures or whatever. Like, I say old anime, I mean like, you know, like Bobobo, Rave Master, etc. Would have like those like creatures, you know, maybe even like Pokemon or Monster Rancher. You know, I feel like there's something preventing my line from going right there, but that's fine. It's literally like sliding. Like I'm trying to like get the line, it's like just sliding. You know, Unabi is one of my favorite things. I do want to do like a mock-up of like an opening for it, but oh yeah, it's definitely like ripping my paper. It's like not set. Sorry, gang. All right, now let's look. So far, that's what we got. You know, so far that's where we are spiritually. Spiritually, that's where we are. Move this up a little bit. And now we have to try to like make some of these lines a little bit thicker. It's kind of funny because like obviously you can't hear the music, but I am playing the Unabi animation music, so maybe I'll insert that in the video for like a little bit. At least I think this is the Unabi animation music. check what. It doesn't say the name, but I'll look into it. I will personally look into it for you. We got a lot of erasing to do, and without the snow today, we should be able to do it. Kind of hoping that this one goes by pretty quick. I wonder if there's like a trading card, like I haven't checked, so I'm just asking, but I wonder if there's like a trading card database of like every card in every trading game, because that would be useful. Like I was seeing a video the other day of like some old Pokemon cards, and I was like, the art styles that everybody incorporated is like so different and so unique that, you know, you just want to imitate them and learn from them. There's like a lot to gain from like that, like wealth of information. It's a wellspring of power. Alright, Lex Luthor. You know, if somebody says it's a wellspring, you run the other way. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, just go the opposite direction. They're like, oh, it's a wellspring of power. It's a wellspring of this. A wellspring of knowledge. A wellspring of good can be done for people. Just head the opposite direction. When they say wellspring, they mean money. They don't mean actually helping. Go the other direction. Alright, let's see if we can get... Like, it's really not cooperating, but we're just getting what we could get. Alright. I think that's pretty good enough for as far as that can go. We will give you another look. This is Unabi, original character. I didn't really get the ground part the way that I wanted it, but that's because I didn't plan well enough. I'm gonna see another boat. This is a bonus content, a boat. It's some boat, I don't know what it's called. NYC Red Hook. I'm assuming it came from Red Hook. I don't think it's called Red Hook. But look, boat, yay. Look at the boat. And then there's a car. And the boat is almost gone. Alright, well, boat's gone. Sucks to be you. You don't get to see the boat anymore. Alright, we haven't had a sip of this water. Should we do that in the middle of a video? Yes. Oh my god, it's so cold. Like, not just the water, because I had to take off the mask, and it's super cold. Like, this mask is saving my life. This mask is ascending me to the next plane of existence. It's protecting me from all things unholy. Alright, so I have no plan for what we're doing. So what I'm gonna do is just purple the sky. Oh, we had to erase. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, we're erasing. Sorry. We're erasing. Oh boy. And I have some pretty other good erasers. This one is not bad, but I have some better ones, I think. And I've never used them. And I have a kneaded eraser that I have never opened. You know, I have a lot of like art supplies that are just like dormant because it's like, well, you're not good enough yet, so you can't use it. So I'm probably gonna, once these are done, you know, I don't think it makes sense to open new products when you have old ones that are not finished yet. So once we're done with these, bro, there's so much to like essentially get on. This was supposed to draw light, but at the time I wasn't thinking. At the time I was not considering that I was gonna have to erase. At the time I was just thinking, well, it looks cool, and that sometimes all that matters is, does it look cool? Who cares about the logistics of the drawing? Does it look cool? What are you, a concept artist? Bro, we're just hitting the camera because this angle really sucks. You know, the spot that we carved out yesterday, and my hands are ashy AF. Oh no. Put some lotion on. Would lotion protect you from the winter cold? Weigh in the comments. These are questions, these are answers to questions that I don't know. And I'm not afraid to ask. I'm not afraid to be a wellspring of curiosity. Follow the link to the Patreon below. That's so funny. Alright. Now we need to dust the page off. So, you know, let's just get these markers into the box before they freeze to death. The markers are gonna freeze to death, and they would just dust the page off. We're doing it off screen. Use the glove for this. And it's not completely erased either, but it's erased enough, okay? Is erased enough. We've done enough. We don't need to do any more. The erased. No. Yes, one of, you know, there is some asymmetry headed on there. My hands are starting to freeze, so I might have to use gloves at some point. Maybe during the next part. And this part does not stick on. Alright, great. So, let's just get to work. Ah, yes, a helicopter. Exactly what we wanted for Christmas. What do you want for Christmas? I hope it's a fire truck. I just want more art supplies. I want more art supplies and warm weather. Unironically, more art supplies and warmer weather. Unironically, I want more art supplies and warm weather. And I want art ability. I want art ability. If that is not funny enough. Alright, we'll give you an overview of this, because this video is probably going to be a little too long. But, you know, this is what we do in my real-time agenda. You know, I'm a real-time agendist. Don't fall for those speeders, the ones who speed. You know, they're selling you propaganda. I'm showing you that art takes time, whether it's good or bad, and you gotta trust yourself to do the thing that you want to do, or else you might as well not even bother. IMO, but you don't have to commit to anything as well. You can do whatever you want. Just don't complain about it later on. Because if you don't care, nobody else will. Alright, let's see if we could get this to be a little bit dark underneath. Trying to get it to have like a little bit of a shadow kind of effect. Is that like a shadow? Does that read like a shadow? Not really, does it? Let's get an overview. Another look at it. Unabi doing her thing. Or its thing, not her. Oh yeah, Adventure Time. That like unicorn dragon thing. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's also something. That's also a thing that you could engage with. That's also a materialized possession you can partake in. But let's just focus up and get more hot-ish done. Struggling to get these out of the box. Alright, so the hair is going to be, you know, this like pinkish color. Like salmon. I don't know. I think if you had a salmon that kind of looked like this color, you might want to take it back to the kitchen, because it might be severely underdone. It might be severely underdone, and I think that's illegal in some states. I think in some states, if your salmon is this pink, it is classically illegal. At least according to the doctor. What doctor do you ask? Doctor. And that's that. You wouldn't ask a doctor. Not when you have one of these amazing user clients that you can type your name in and get free, unsolicited information. Get some darkness on the legs. Can I do this? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done it. Maybe I could go over it. Maybe I could just go over it. It's starting to peel. Alright, what color is the eye gonna be? I guess blue. Because as for the feet, I think we can make the feet purple. We don't really have many choices in this situation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please. Oh, we gotta give it another look. At the end, this video will have a picture of it, unfortunately. The other ones, I'm trying to like cut down on editing anything or adding anything in, because it's a hassle for me, and I need these videos to be as convenient as possible, or else, you know, the more convenient the better. The more convenient they are for me, the better it is for everybody, because then they get out. You know, they're not convenient, then I don't want to do them. Alright, I don't like the way that looks. looks, but I will see if we can just make it, just add a little bit of this to it. It was a little too much. We went overboard. We took it too far. Too far to the left. Too far to the right. Too far up. Too far down. And now it's stuck in a limbo state where we can't retrieve it. But anyway, that's Unabi. This is, you know, I guess the final. And if you made it this far into the video, after all the rambling and the boats and everything, thank you. Hopefully you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, feedback, positive, negative, whatever you got to say. And yeah, I will see you again soon. Stay tuned for the next video. Goodbye.